Hi, my name is Jeff Schiller, and I love backyard living. And I thought it would be great to travel around London and see how other Londoners enjoy their backyard space. I hope you'll join us.
Jeff,
What's happening?
how you doing, guy?
Fantastic. What a great spot you have here.
Well, thanks.
Look like you're cooking something.
Just dinner.
Got an extra plate?
You want to join us?
Absolutely. I'll be there in just a couple
Kathy and
minutes.
I'd love to have you.
Perfect. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you.
Thanks for the invite.
Hey.
It's not like I didn't push myself into that. or
Well, hey,
anything,
you know what? You out for a nice walk?
Oh, for a walk.
We got a great space for walking out here.
I got the feeling you had some steaks. Knowing you, you probably had more than steaks cooking on the grill. So I thought, hey, I'll take it.
Look at the day. It's a beautiful day. There's more than steaks on the grill.
Perfect. So what a fantastic backyard. I didn't realize that before. I mean, the view is incredible. You have all the ponds here. Tell me a little bit about the view.
Well, there's a series of probably 6 ponds all connected. Mm-hmm. Some of them are smaller. This is probably one of the smallest ones in here, right here in front of us. But
And it gives you just enough privacy. So
It does.
You don't have a big wooden fence or a barrier. It's very natural looking, all that.
I mean, there's our nearest neighbors. They're not very far, or they're not very close, okay? So
Perfect.
Lots of space. In behind these, whatever you want to call this greenery right here, they dredged out the pond this last fall, and there's all kinds of pond in behind these as well, so there's always ducks and Canada geese in behind these, along with lots of birds, and
Nice.
we get deer, and we've had some fox, and the thing that you wouldn't know is we don't have any squirrels here.
No squirrels.
No squirrels.
There you go.
No mature trees.
Got lots of deer, you got a lot of everything else. So then you've got some great gardens over here. You got some metal art, lots of flowers, that sort of thing going on. And then I see the living space itself. And this is kind of what I'm interested in. So tell me about the space, because it's kind of unique.
Well, it is. This was number one on our list when we were looking to move.
You almost have 2 living spaces.
We
you
do.
have sort of a smaller area back here.
Yep. And that's the covered porch.
Okay.
That was important because lots of times it rains, lots of times it's cooler, and it's sheltered from the wind.
So glass of wine, you and Kathy, any given
Some nights
night.
we have to come out and sit there and stay out of the wind, glass of wine, read your book,
Perfect.
shoot the breeze. It's awesome.
I'm sure you see lots of people walking by that invite themselves up for dinner.
Sometimes. Sometimes they're not all as lucky as you, but yeah, this is used a lot. They freshly paved it this year, so it's back in use. All kinds of kids, lots of dogs. Kathy knows everybody who goes by their dog.
Now, knowing you as much as you love your space, I picture you and Kathy having a glass of wine. I can see you reading, that sort of thing. But I know you're a fantastic cook, and I'm sure food works itself into the equation at some point.
It always does.
There you go. I bet you got a great menu planned tonight.
You'll have to be the judge of that.
Well, why don't we
this is a work night, so this
There
is one of those quick, casual, easy to do meals, and
Sure
I find
is.
it awesome.
Why don't we head over to the grill and see what we're cooking up?
okay.
Great. So, Jerry, why don't you tell me what's on the menu for tonight?
Like I said, simple menu. We're gonna roast some potatoes. They're already on.
Okay.
Okay. Put them on. They need an hour, so they've been on for a while.
Okay.
We're gonna have some corn on the cob, roasted on the barbecue.
Okay.
We're gonna have some beef tenderloin, roasted on the barbecue, and then we're gonna add to it a homemade Caesar salad. I make my own dressing, and we'll fix that.
And we're going to
up out
sit
here.
down and eat right here?
And we're going to sit right here, and we're going to
Perfect. So you mentioned you have the potatoes cooking already.
Yep.
Is it,
You
so
can probably smell them.
I
hope.
can, as a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact, there's
So
onions in with them.
tell me a little bit about, this is a recipe that you've mentioned in the past. So tell me a little bit about your potatoes. What do you do with them?
I like fingerling potatoes.
Okay.
They got great flavor, interesting shapes.
Okay.
But it's the flavor that's the most important
Now,
part.
you can't always find fingerling
You
potatoes.
can't. There's a certain point in time of the year where you get them, and I buy up bags of them when I can.
And that's why
get
I
them.
can't find them, because
I buy up all the bags.
You buy all the bags.
You got it.
Okay.
Exactly.
So now you've got them wrapped in foil, and what's in there with them?
Well, I cut them in half first.
Oh, okay.
Because they cook better, and I like to get them charred on, not charred, but
Crispy,
crispy on,
yeah.
on lots of sides.
Okay.
And throw in some olive oil.
Okay.
Throw in some, I chop up some onion, some nice fresh slices of onion. Throw them in there. Salt and pepper. Wrap them in tin foil, obviously.
Okay.
Double wrap them in tin foil. okay, just to protect them and hold them all together, because these things get flipped many times over the course of that hour.
Okay.
And when they're done, hopefully they're nice and crispy on both sides.
So you've got a lot of heat here, and you said they're going to be on for about an hour, and you're just going to keep flipping them.
I am.
So that's it. Simple.
And they're just about ready.
Fingerling potatoes, slice them in half, some onions, some oil,
Yep.
salt and pepper, throw them on the grill, lots of heat, keep flipping them.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then,
Yep. Eventually I'll take them off the top and put them down on the bottom when I want to make sure I got crispy.
okay,
Because everybody who eats them likes the crispy part.
there's no better way.
Okay.
There's no better
and
way.
I hate fighting them as the host. I'm supposed to let them have the crispy, and I love the crispy.
There you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
so-
Perfect. All right. And then you mentioned corn, and we have some corn here.
Yep, we do.
And what do we do to the corn? How do you prep the corn? Because I've spoken to several people who barbecue corn, and everybody has their own way of doing it. Some
do.
leave the husk on, some take the husk off. Obviously, you have the husk off.
Some people like to stick them in a corn pot so they're kind of boiled. Okay, I like to do them on the grill. They get a nice little char to them,
Okay.
a little crispiness to them. My granddaughters say, "Grandpa, you burnt the corn," but it's not burnt. Okay, it's just got a nice flavor. Quite often I'll do extra corn like this.
Yeah.
Because I like to slice it off, and I'll use that in a salad.
And so what's on here now?
I brush them with olive oil. You know, we just take a little bit of olive oil. You know, you throw it on. I just take the little brush, and we brush it all down, both sides, roll around, and some freshly ground pepper on it.
Okay.
You know, it's I love freshly ground pepper. You're gonna find the whole menu tonight geared around no sauces, no special spices on them, salt and pepper and olive oil.
Olive oil, salt and pepper, and that's all we're using so
and
far.
we're using sea salt. The particular sea salt I'm using today came from Italy. Picked it up when we were there. It's awesome. It's got a nice sweet flavor to it.
And do we need to adjust the grill, or are you going to put it on a hot grill?
The grill's very hot right now anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I put it on, we'll put it on. And, it'll be probably 15 minutes, and
Let's get it cooking.
and we'll get her going.
Perfect.
You put it on yours, and I was to eat it. I'd enjoy it. This is what I call naked meat. We're going to make some adjustments here. I'm going to pull the potatoes down. Obviously, I got to pull them off before I can pull them down. But you can see the corn's getting.
The corn looks great.
I don't want it to get any further along on its own.
And it's really like there's juice squirting out of the
Oh
corn.
yeah, they're still squirting, and it's snapping like
you
popcorn.
popping and snapping and all kinds.
Yep.
So you're going to move all the corn up here.
I am. I'm going to get the finish off stuff in the middle to finish up just a bit here while we're getting ready. But it's ready to go up and get out of the way.
Okay.
A little bit out of the heat. It'll still have heat, obviously, but I don't want it I don't want it to char.
You don't want it to char anymore, but you do want it
And
to
you
keep
don't want me
cooking.
to char it anymore
Right.
either. So
I'll be saying, Grandpa, you burnt the corn.
Yep, just
Now,
like my
this
granddad.
is a big difference for you. I thought we'd have soup. I've never been to your house. We haven't had soup. So I'm surprised you're not cooking soup on the barbecue.
I'd need a deeper barbecue to do soup
And
on
it runs between the grill, too.
Yeah,
so.
and it does.
Okay, so you're going to move.
So we're going to put these down on the bottom, and that'll give them an extra crisp chance to crisp.
Okay. Okay, so beef tenderloin. And where do you get your beef tenderloin? I always like to ask.
Well, I buy it in a couple places. Costco, Great Canadian. I buy the great big when they're on sale, the big
The whole
piece.
loin, yep.
Yeah, the whole thing. And then I cut my own pieces.
Okay.
Slice it up.
That way you can custom slice them the way you like them.
can, yep.
Leave a
And-
piece for a roast for
And
later
I
on.
do leave a piece for a roast because there's nothing like a Sunday
Okay.
beef tenderloin roast. Okay?
Okay.
Now, beef tenderloin's not your traditional barbecue meat. Okay. Lots of people like steaks with lots more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The beef tenderloin is not a hugely flavorful one, but we're not burying the flavor, what's there, with any sauces or any spices.
Okay.
It's basically salt and pepper, both sides. Let it come to room temperature. It's been sitting for half an hour or so now. It's come to room temperature. It's ready to go on the grill.
Okay.
And that's it. I mean, that's
Just salt and pepper.
just salt and pepper.
No seasoning, no special
No.
rubs, no nothing.
Lots of people like that stuff, and it's good. You put it on yours, and I was to eat it. I'd enjoy it. This is what I call naked meat.
There you go. Okay. And we're going to put that on the grill now. We're going to keep it nice and hot as well.
We are.
All right. You can hear the potatoes sizzling away and smell those. Hear the oil in there bubbling. Corn's cooking up nice. How long are we going to get for the steaks?
They're probably going to get, because they're a little bigger than normal, they're probably going to get 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, okay, and that's going to bring them about medium rare?
I like medium rare.
Yep.
What do you like?
Yep, medium rare works perfect for me. I'm not going to complain. You give me steak. So now we're flipping the steaks. You wanted to get your nice cross hatching on there.
Yep.
Perfect. Appearance is everything. Corn looks great. Still hear those potatoes sizzling away.
Potatoes are sizzling away.
And how many times are we going to flip the steaks? Just once?
We are only going to flip the steaks once.
Absolutely, the golden rule.
And gotta be careful, that guy's a little smaller than these other ones. And
Perfect.
you know, Jeff, I think we're probably ready to take the meat off and let it rest.
Let's take a look.
And you know, at the end of a long day, we all need a rest, but the meat needs it for sure. It's gonna,
Okay.
You have a chance the juices sort of to.
They look
settle.
great. I think you've got several different temperatures, so that's going to be great. One for everybody.
Yep.
Now, when you rest, do you cover yours with foil? Because there's sort of a debate.
I
Should
don't.
you cover them? No?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. They. Yeah, no, I got to take the one that's over in the corner there.
All right. Great. All right, and now we got to grab the corn?
Yeah, then we're going to pull the corn off, and then we'll get to the potatoes, because we're going to clean the potatoes out and put them in a bowl here.
Sounds good to me. Let me give you a hand.
They take a little bit of work.
I got to tell you, that corn looks great. And you're right, you still got some salt, pepper, olive oil on the grill.
Yep.
The heat will pick that up.
Can roll around in it while it's here. See, there's one the granddaughters would like because it hasn't got as much.
It's not burnt.
Yeah. Grandpa, you didn't burn that one.
All right.
Those can rest.
Let me
a
put
minute.
these over to the side to rest up. And so the potato's been on for quite a while now.
Yeah, they're definitely well done potatoes.
Okay.
The key is are they crispy?
Okay.
And they got to be.
All right. Well,
And we're going
so
to find out here in a minute because we're going to pull them off.
what can I do to help you out?
Well, we're going to pull them off onto the tray here, and I'm going to take them one at a time.
Okay.
And then we're going to
Put the bowl. I'll give you the bowl, and we'll put them in there.
we're going to loosen them up and then dump them in the bowl. So let's put the tray down there, and we're going to take them one at a time here. We'll just let them keep sizzling away there. Open
And that's going to be hot, still sizzling. This one's mine right here. And I'm sure if I asked you for the recipe, you'd have no idea other than the ingredients because you're just winging it and you've been doing it for so long, you've got it figured out.
Yes, but no.
Okay, so we're going to have your
here. Let's go make
world famous homemade Caesar salad. So tell me what we have going on
Well, I
here.
did a little prep work, so the lettuce
I noticed
is
you
ready.
prepped some glasses of wine.
That's always
step number one.
Yeah, that's a good prep. Okay.
Okay.
And I worked hard at that all afternoon. Okay.
Perfect, perfect.
So, you know, it's an important. It's important with friends to have something that makes them feel welcome, and wine's pretty good at that. So
Exactly.
we have beer if you'd prefer that, but anyway, I prepped this just for ease of thing. I've made this salad dressing, homemade salad dressing, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, garlic, some white wine vinegar, a little salt and pepper, a little dash of sugar goes in it, and then I use, to finish it off, a little bit of fish sauce to give it that anchovy.
Oh,
As opposed to
okay.
anchovy paste, a little bit of fish sauce. Just gives it a nice little edge into
Okay.
it.
And again, yours is, judging by looking at it, creamier. I see a lot of our oil base. You're
Yeah.
more of the creamier dressing.
Yes,
Okay.
that's my own personal preference, and
Okay.
they're all good. Okay, but you get used to what you want. You can adjust the garlic however you want it here.
And I'm sure if I asked you for the recipe, you'd have no idea other than the ingredients because you're just winging it and you've been doing it for so long, you've got it figured out
Yes, but no. I do have a recipe. It started with a recipe.
at some point, and it just morphed into what it is
It keeps
today.
morphing. Every time you make it, it morphs a little more.
Okay.
It's like everything you make. It always morphs into more.
Yeah, perfect. Goes for your flavor.
Anyway, the key with this dressing is not to overdress it because, and I like the jar because it's easy to shake when you've got leftovers. It's
No whisking.
It's always reusable. So, you know, I have made the mistake of overdressing, so might have to dress this 2 or 3 times to get it right. But the key is don't overdress it.
Okay.
So.
And everybody likes their salad a certain way. Some people like lots of dressing. I agree with you. I don't want a lot of dressing on it.
You don't want to see it
I don't
swimming
want
in
to
it.
get swimming.
Yeah. You don't want it swimming. And you know, it's funny because it's like a lot of places where you go, a lot of people like their salads, a lot of people like whatever they're going to eat done a certain way.
Right.
When you're here, you get it the way the chef's cooking it. When you're there, you get it the way the chef's cooking it. So you get a smattering of different options. But homemade salad dressing, that's all we use here. No matter what kind it is, we make our own.
You've got bacon pre-cooked that I see. You got to have some bacon in there.
I did. I cooked it a little earlier just to make this a little easier. You know, when I didn't know we were going to have company, but now that we've got company, it's a good thing I did, so we can spend more time visiting.
All right. And so what, Parmesan cheese or Romano, or what do you...
This is Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
You can use whatever your preference is.
And are you going to mix the bacon in, or do you just sprinkle it over the top?
I'm going to sprinkle it over the top, and I'm going to put the cheese over the top. And people will self-serve.
So once this is all done, everything's resting, we're mixing up the salad, and we're just going to sit out here and eat, and Kathy and Joanne are going to join us, and that's what makes your space work so nice, is that you've got just enough room for cooking. You can sit here, we've got some sunshine over there, we've got that beautiful scene of the ponds, and we'll have a glass of wine and eat, and it's all great.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
It's always great to have company when you have a nice, easy dinner like this.
All right, this looks great, Jerry.
Well, let's hope it tastes great.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I see you got us all set up over here, the little table extension. Joe, I'll take the potatoes. Grab a seat. I got a glass of wine here for you. Kathy, grab a seat. How's that for just stopping in for dinner? Great. Well, if everybody has a glass of wine, cheers. Thanks for sharing your backyard with us and telling us a little bit about how you use this space and for cooking this great menu tonight. It looks awesome. So
we got an awesome night to sit out here and enjoy.
It worked out perfect. And again, I have to stress the view here is just incredible. So cheers. Let's eat.